Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great week. Cyber Monday was this week, and yeah, I hope you guys had a big sales day. We had a pretty good sales. I think this year Cyber Monday for us is really good. Last year it was maybe triple our sales, but this year, wow, 4 or 5 times our sales, our daily sales. So it's pretty good. The week leading up to Black Friday, sales actually dipped down a little bit for us, but then it made it all up during the Black Friday event and obviously Cyber Monday. So in other news, the Cybertruck came out and I did pre-order it. My wife and I were watching the unveiling, and in the beginning the looks, like everyone else, were just shocked because it was just so different. But then maybe just an hour later, I really fell in love with it, and I actually put a pre-order in, and I like it so much. I made some paper model of it. There's also, you can get these online. I'm actually working on another one right now. You can see, yeah, it looks very odd, but then it just grows on you. Like, yeah, why can't any truck look like this, right? So did the pre-order, and I'm gonna probably get the one dual motor. The tri-motor is gonna be in 2022, so I don't think I could wait that long. Price wise, I think it's a really good deal for what you're getting. Like, the specs are really good. The only thing is how large it is. I measured our garage and it will fit. However, I have to clear a lot of boxes to make it fit, and maybe I have to actually for another foot that I want. So in case the door I want. I might have to park it diagonally just a little bit, but yeah, definitely we have enough room. But the size of the truck, it's I never thought I'll buy a truck, but looking at the specs and looking at the design, I think it's really something. It's really good. In other news, I'll put the link in my description below. I'm giving away my guide that I wrote maybe a year ago after I purchased Matt Loberstein's Zero to Brand guide. A couple of people already have this because they bought the guide from me, and just some people who really wanted something to start their Amazon FBA journey with. So I'll put that in the link in the description below. It's not really a quick start guide. Some of you thought it was going to be a quick start guide, but it's more of a really detailed, like, it's actually not that detailed, but it goes to nitty gritty of Amazon FBA. And some of the things I talk about there are like your product selection, as well as talking with suppliers and how I do it, and then my thought process on why I think it was a good product and how much you should spend investing on your first product, and my philosophy on just that. And then I talk about protecting your ideas. Like, if you look at my other videos, I talk about designing your own products instead of just trying to tweak something. You could do that in the beginning, tweak something, but then right now we're doing more of a hiring designers and just doing something completely different that no one has seen before in the marketplace. I think that combined with the upfront cost as well, and we're doing design patents for some of them. Combined with that, you're gonna have a really big moat if you have a good design and custom design, as well as a design patent. No one could really, if it does well, you're protecting your ideas basically. And the upfront investment, I would say it just scares a lot of people away. The dollar amount, not so much, but the time in the beginning, yeah, it's gonna take quite a bit of time to find a designer that you like, as well as it's going back and forth with samples. Like, I know we've been working on one design that, well, took us about a year, and it's still not really, and it's going back and forth, like, yeah. And then you have to also be the intermediate between your designer and the supplier, which, yeah, because some constraints over the manufacturing process conflicts with the designer's what he wants. But yeah, we got samples and just tweaking it. So that time investment in the beginning is gonna throw a lot of people away, but in the long run, I think this is the way to do it, and this is how I do it, and I outline that in my little guide. I also talk about cash flow and how important it is, and yeah, Matt also talks about it. He gives a lot more detail, and the two things I recommend is Manage My Stats and Fetcher. Yeah, just get that. I think it's not that expensive. I mean, you actually need it because you have to see your cash flow, and in this business, the Amazon FBA business, you really have to manage your cash flow really well, or like, yeah, you just need to do it. And even with on top of Fetcher, you still need your own Excel sheets. That yeah, I have a custom one. I don't plan to give it out right now, but maybe in the future I might give it out. It just shows basically in a glance which one, how much I should be investing, just to keep my cash flow positive. If you're growing very fast, like you're doing, I don't know, product launches after product launches, yeah, it's gonna be negative cash flow, and that's okay, as long as you keep track of it and you know where you stand. Like, the worst thing you could do is thinking you're making money, like positive cash flow every month, but you're actually losing yeah, you see your bank account draining and you don't know why, and you like question marks over your head. Like, yeah, you have to be really detail oriented in that, and Matt also goes over that, so that's good. And I talk about getting capital and how I got it from my other businesses, but you could also I talk about affiliate marketing as well, eBaying your old stuff, and yeah, and I talk about how much you should invest in your initial product orders. Yeah, if you're first starting out, but my guide is more on a nitty gritty of Amazon FBA. Okay, and then I am working on a more thorough guide. If you guys want it, just let me know what questions you have. I think Matt's course covers like the bulk of it, so again, check out his guide, and he actually has a new updated free section webinar that you could attend, where you can ask some questions, as well as going through his free mini course basically, and that gives you enough to basically get started on Amazon FBA. I think there's actually a lot of nitty gritties, like getting good pictures, and yeah, how you present your product, how you position it, and also ranking and getting reviews. There's so much, just a lot of details that you need to master, and eventually over time, if you really like this business and really fall in love with it, all that work, it's gonna pay off, as well as, yeah, you're gonna be pretty much excited to keep making more and more products and getting your sales growing like every day. Like, yeah, nothing beats it. And then the last thing I want to talk about, well, Matt talks about it also, creating a brand, but I'm more about diversifying your distribution of your products and sales. Basically, So I was in the affiliate game for many years, and at the end of the day, if you don't own the asset completely, yeah, you could be wiped off from you in like a day. So you have to, if you're doing Amazon FBA, set it up correctly in the beginning. You have to have your own website, Instagram, Facebook, yeah, and email capture. So set up your Shopify immediately, as well as get your Amazon FBA sales going, and funnel some of your time as well as your profits into your own website and website traffic. For example, in the beginning, you probably make most of your sale through organic and PPC in Amazon FBA. However, ideally, you will want outside traffic like Google, Facebook, Instagram, Bing traffic into your own website, your own Shopify website. Capture the email and then follow up and get sales, and have at least 50% of your sales, I would say, internet sales on your own website. Another thing I kind of talk about in my guide, my updated guide, is wholesaling. I tried that, and like the margins are so slim, and you have to manage your cash flow so well that any little hiccups could really cause like a big dent in your business. Like how the tariffs recently hit some wholesalers. Yeah, it's not pretty because the margins you're playing with is so small. So yeah, set up your own website and master traffic source outside of Amazon PPC and Amazon Marketplace. And there's another like recent update from Amazon where they allow attribution, and I was accepted into beta a couple of months ago, but I think it's open to everyone now. I'm not sure. And then they have webinars on that as well, where you could basically run your own Google, Facebook, any social media, as well as like they actually have a lot like banner ads, video, Facebook, obviously, Twitter, Google, Bing, Yahoo. Yeah, they have all of them. It's basically a pixel that Amazon is sharing with Amazon FBA, with brand owners on Amazon FBA, and you could track all your sales that you make through those channels, those traffic sources. So that's a good I think bridge between getting traffic to your Amazon store, and then like once you mastered Google and Facebook and whatever traffic source you want to master to get sales to your Amazon store page, you could actually switch out the links later and put it into your own Shopify site, and yeah, scale up from there. Again, at the end of the day, who do you want really in control of your sales? Like Google, Amazon, like yeah, they could basically ban your account anytime. But yeah, check out Max's guide again. He does go into a lot of detail on not just building out your getting sales on Amazon FBA, but building out a good brand for long-term success. Okay, if you guys found this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you. Until next time.